We're continuing our discussion on In Defense of Gambling. No, I haven't lost my mind. I'll explain more to you in just a moment. Welcome to this, your daily 180 Bible study. 180 seconds of pure Bible study, 3 minutes, Monday through Friday. We appreciate you participating, and we appreciate you sharing this with your friends as well. In defense of gambling. Why in the world would a preacher talk about someone being in defense of gambling? Last week, we talked about the fact that if you're in favor of covetousness, if you're in favor of making God number 2 and money number 1, then you should be in favor of gambling. If you're in favor of someone losing their soul in eternity, then you should be in favor of gambling. And someone says, yeah, but what about the jobs? Think about all the jobs that could be brought to Southwest Virginia if we just had gambling. Well, let me say this to you. In Matthew chapter 7 and verse number 12, Jesus presented what we oftentimes call the golden rule. Whatever you want men to do to you, do also to them, for this is the law and the prophets. Whatever I want someone to do for me, that's what I should do to them. Just common courtesy. Just common courtesy. And someone says, well, I want jobs, and I want to provide jobs. Well, let me just share with you some statistics, and I'll be putting the documentation for this up on the Daily 180 Facebook page. Number 1, there is the 50 times 2 rule. Within 50 miles of a casino, the prevalence of problem gambling and pathological gambling roughly doubles. So you have people who are living ordinary, pleasant lives, but now they are put in a situation where they become addicted to gambling. And we're going to talk about later in the week the effects that has on the family and on the community. Do you realize that as the prevalence of gambling expands, you're going to have neighbors who lose their homes. They're not able to pay the mortgage, and they're not able to pay the rent. They're not able to pay the light bill. They're not able to buy food for their children. Do you realize that? Do you want to be promoting something that hurts people? That's just one area. But here's the bottom line. We need to stand where God stands, and God is not in favor of hurting people, so we shouldn't be in favor of gambling. Join us again tomorrow.